All right, welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. Now, let's take you back to Midrand, where our morning live producer, Desiree Chauke, is as the Truckers Association of South Africa, TASA, was launched this July to give black emerging truckers a voice in this 12 billion a year business. Des, I believe everything is fine now. It's back to you as you were having a conversation with Phadi.
Thank you very much, Palisa, and we apologize for that break in transmission. Mary, let's take off from where we left off in our conversation. When we're talking about truckers, are we talking about owners or just drivers?
We are talking about the owners, the truck owners and role players in the trucking industry. We've been in the market for about 10-15 years, and most of us, we realize that as we go along the way, a lot of businesses are going down, and we were told that it's management. And as we, checked the whole thing, we realized that the system is really failing us. And we looked back and we said, let's launch TASA so that it can be able to help a lot of people, so that we can be able to tap into big companies and talk to them to say, give us work, and don't give us work according to the tender system. We don't want to be recycled in South Africa. We want to stay for long. We want to stay in South Africa in the businesses that we are in. You don't want to see a certain company tomorrow, the small trucker, and the next thing tomorrow they are not there. And also the owner-driver scheme. We want to send a message to say, we don't want that as TASA. We want people to be able to be emerging truckers. You can't be an owner of a truck and also drive it. So those are the things that has made us to launch TASA, to say that as truck owners, what are the things that are affecting us in the market?
So you're having the conference today. Who will be in attendance? We know that Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma will be your keynote speaker, but who are the attendants and what are their issues? What's on the program?
We have done research. We've got Professor Faku that will be coming. Professor Malulek will be speaking to us today. We've got the DDGs from different government sectors. And then we also have the insider, the truckers who will be telling us their own story. And we also have women from the SANWIT, the National Women of Transport, that will want to tap into this industry so that we can transform it much more better, and also to have a better vehicle.
So somebody watching us right now and thinking, oh my gosh, I would love to go into this business and I need assistance. How can they interact with this conference? When
we're doing shows, we realize that a lot of people have the challenges that they've told us are the challenges that we go through on a daily basis. Your finance and the yard, like this tax,
like the one we are in right now
at the moment, and then the petroleum, the expense, the running of a business. So those are the things that TASA has looked at and said, how can we assist those that wants to start into the industry? So the conference is starting today at 9 o'clock at Midrand Conference Center, and tomorrow as well we are continuing with it. But the message is that how do we lift our own brothers and sisters to go up, and also the people that are from cross-border to say how do we work together so that we can be able to cover the whole SADC.
Talking about cross-border, how are you? Because one of the things the conference will be talking about is opportunities. How are your members accessing opportunities cross borders?
What we'll be doing is that we are going to set up teams. We had a meeting with the cross-border office. We are going to set up teams that will be going there. We are going to set up teams that will be looking at petroleum. We are going to set up the teams that will be looking after the database, the people that will be going out there and looking for work. So TASA is well established. We are only 2.5 months old, and already we are running.
Let's talk about Mary Phadi. This is a very male-dominated industry. But not only are you in the trucking business, you're in the coal provision trucking business, but you're also the president of this organization that's going to bring together truckers. What drives you? What made you go this way?
I think I've got passion. And I'm not a kind of a person that will always say things will not work. They work even if they don't work for me. And also I told myself that if somebody else can do it, I don't have to be something else for me to be able to perform in business. And I've made it, I've survived, and I'm still standing.
You were talking earlier about SANWIT, the South African National Women in Transport Organization, and you're also active there. What role are women playing within the TASA space?
SANWIT will be having a representation from SANWIT. All the provinces will be there today. And I'm the national chairperson of SANWIT. So therefore, liaise with about 2 provinces, the provincial chairpersons, to say, bring Sandwich women so that as we continue with TASA, we can take us with you in a wing. Not only that, we also launched the youth desk, whereby, we say youth must be part of this and be able to go for.
Mary Phadi, it's an amazing project you're running here. Thank you so much for talking to Morning Live. I hope we'll continue to talk to you about the work of TASA as it continues to grow.
Thank you, Desiree.
Mary Phadi is the convener and president of the Truckers Association of South Africa. In the next hour, we'll be talking to Jeff Chauke, who's the CEO of the Road Traffic Infringement Agency, to tell us about their work with TASA and also about some of the things that were headlines this week. But stay with us. We'll continue with that. For now, it's back to Job.